A stranger sent me photos of my daughter at locations I know she's never been to. The text came from an unknown number at 11 o'clock at night. No message, just 3 photos. The first showed my 8-year-old daughter Mia standing in front of a convenience store I'd never seen before. She was wearing her pink jacket with the unicorn patch, the one she wore constantly. The second photo showed her at what looked like a bus station holding a stuffed animal. The third was her sitting on a park bench eating ice cream. My hands went cold because Mia had been asleep in her bed for 2 hours. I ran upstairs and opened her bedroom door. She was there, curled up under her blankets, breathing softly. I checked the photos again. That was definitely Mia. Same haircut, same jacket, same purple sneakers. I texted back asking who this was and what these photos meant. 3 dots appeared immediately, then a new message. Just thought you'd want to see what your daughter's been up to. My stomach twisted. I called the number and it went straight to a disconnected message. I woke my husband and showed him the photos. He stared at them for a long time before asking when they were taken. I had no idea. The metadata had been stripped from the images. We went through Mia's schedule for the past week. School, home, soccer practice on Wednesday and Saturday. My mother's house on Sunday. That was it. She was never alone and we'd never been to any of the locations in those photos. My husband suggested maybe they were old photos from before we moved here 3 years ago, but Mia's jacket was new. She'd gotten it for Christmas 2 months ago. I zoomed in on the convenience store photo and could see a newspaper stand in the background. The headline was visible enough to read the date, yesterday. These photos were taken yesterday when Mia had been at school until 3, then home with me the rest of the day. I checked Mia's closet. Her pink unicorn jacket was hanging right where it always was. I checked her stuffed animals. The one in the photo was her gray elephant named Peanut, sitting on her bed where she'd left it. I went back to the photos and examined every detail. In the bus station photo, there was a schedule board visible behind Mia. I could make out partial text that said Route 8 and what looked like Riverside Station. I searched online and found it. Riverside Station was 40 miles away in a city we'd never visited. The timestamp on the schedule board in the photo showed 2:15 yesterday afternoon. At 2:15 yesterday, I'd been picking Mia up from school and we'd gone straight home. I had the attendance record on the school app showing she'd been present all day. Another text came through. She's such a sweet girl, very trusting. I immediately called 911. 2 police officers arrived within 20 minutes. I showed them everything and they took the photos seriously right away. One officer recognized Riverside Station and said it was in his patrol area last year. They ran the phone number, but it was a burner, untraceable. The officer asked if anyone had been following us or if we'd noticed anything strange recently. I started to say no, then remembered something. 3 weeks ago, Mia mentioned a nice lady at the park who gave her a sticker. I'd been on a work call and hadn't seen the woman. When I asked Mia what the lady looked like, she just shrugged and said she was wearing sunglasses. The officer's expression darkened. He asked what kind of sticker and Mia had stuck it on her water bottle. I went to get the water bottle and my blood went cold. The sticker was still there. It was a unicorn, the same design as the patch on Mia's jacket. The officer took photos of the sticker and asked to speak with Mia. We woke her up gently, and he asked her about the nice lady at the park. Mia said she'd seen her a few times, always at different parks when we went. The lady knew Mia's name and asked about school and her favorite things. She'd given Mia 3 stickers over the past month and once bought her ice cream. My heart was pounding because I'd been right there every single time and never noticed. The officer asked Mia if the lady ever took photos, and Mia nodded. She said she was practicing with her new camera. She asked me to stand in different places and smile. The officer looked at me with an expression that made me want to throw up. He pulled up the photos on my phone and asked Mia if she recognized the locations. She shook her head. I've never been to those places, but that looks like me. The detective who arrived later confirmed what I was already thinking. Someone had been grooming my daughter and had also found or created a child who looked exactly like her. The photos were a message, a threat showing they could replace her. Police found the woman 2 days later.